Okay, good morning everyone. So this will be an interesting ride to work. We had a bit of snowfall during the night and early morning, so I'm trying the KQi Air on snow. So far it has a pretty good grip, but you have to be careful when braking and going into turns. I had the back end of the scooter slide a little bit when I braked too fast, and also I'm maintaining a bit lower speed than usual. And this is probably the most dangerous part because the pavement is painted green underneath the snow. Okay. But as long as there is no ice under the snow cover, it should be fine. You especially need to be careful in areas where there is fresh salt to make sure the melted snow hasn't frozen over. But in fresh snow like this, the scooter doesn't really slide and it's going okay so far. Just over there, as I was going into the intersection, I put a bit of more acceleration on the scooter and the back wheel slid a little bit. And the most dangerous parts are gonna be these slopes up and down from these overpasses, because you don't want to brake too strongly or you might slide. But the viability of using the scooter in winter also depends a lot on how well your bicycle paths are maintained. So as you can see here, we had fresh snow, but there have been no maintenance trucks through this area, and it's already about 8:30 in the morning. Compared to, for example, when I lived in Scandinavia, they usually had all the bicycle paths cleared by the time I went out in the morning. So the main danger is when you are making turns, braking, accelerating, or going from one surface to another, or in areas where there might be hidden black ice under the snow cover. Otherwise, it's still a bit more dangerous than normal, but it's okay. So now going to the turn, I will slow down. And also it's important not to make sharp turns as you would on a dry surface. And the added danger is that in areas where, for example, like this, there was salt spread on the road, it's hard to tell whether it's wet or there might be some ice. So actually I felt safer on the pavement where there was a bit of snow cover, because it was predictable. And of course it's a good idea if you return home from riding in this sort of weather, especially on some of the roads where there is salt. You should wipe down or clean the scooter. You should wipe down or clean the scooter a bit from the salty water, or your bearings or other parts of the scooter might rust. And you see you have these areas where sometimes there is salt, sometimes there isn't, and there are patches of snow that you can't be definitely certain they are not ice. So these are the sort of areas you need to be most careful about. And also if there is snow or water on these road markings, they can be a lot more slippery than a standard pavement. Okay, now we are back on the snow cover. I kind of wish for those people that ride their scooters all year round, there was an option to buy winter tires for their snow scooters, or even studded tires in areas where there is a lot of snow for many months. And usually this bridge is the most dangerous one. That's the one where I slipped last year on my KQi 2. So this one you need to be the most careful on. But it looks like compared to yesterday they salted the surface. And they stopped at the top, so and the added slipperiness on this bridge is also because of the pavement surface. It's not a standard pavement, it's sort of like a more brushed concrete. So even in perfect conditions it's more slippery than a standard pavement. I'm not sure if you can see it, but the front tire and also probably the back one is coated in snow. It will be interesting to see how this surface changes from the morning to the afternoon. Hopefully it doesn't thaw out and then freeze over, because then I would have to walk. and also these metal grills are very dangerous. Okay, so let me stop here. So for example, yeah, now if I brake hard, the back tire slips, and you can see it's slippery, so you need to be very careful. Okay, I'm back. One of my GoPro batteries has died during the 15-minute ride. Okay, so I think I will conclude this short winter ride here, and well, just be very careful riding in this sort of weather conditions. You can see the snow sticks to the tires, and especially on these sort of slick surfaces it can be really dangerous. And as always, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I will be happy to answer them. And thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.